There's a new sheriff in town, and its name is AI art. Just like with all the other new tech, such as NFTs, crypto, and ChatGPT, people have differing opinions on it. Some swear AI art is the future, while others believe you shouldn't even use the word art to describe it. Whichever side of the aisle you're on, one thing we can all agree on is its utility to make money. No matter what AI art becomes in the future, the fact is that it can make you money now. How? Keep watching to discover the secret to making $100 per day with AI art. Before we get to the money making, it's important to understand exactly what you'd be selling. So what is AI art? It's any artwork that's generated by artificial intelligence. Duh. For example, if you open up Dall-E 2, then you enter a written prompt, it will generate several unique pieces of artwork in seconds. While that's the current and most popular type of AI art actually has a rich history. It's important you understand the different AI art systems. That way, you can generate more types of AI art and make more money. The vast majority of AI art systems fall into one of three categories. They are convolutional neural networks, or CNN, neural style transfer, or NST, and generative adversarial network, or GAN. Convolutional neural network systems work by identifying patterns and highlighting them until they form unique images. It's like when you look at the clouds or a pattern on a wall and you swear that they look like something you've seen, like an elephant. An example of this type of AI art system is Google's Deep Dream, which typically generates psychedelic-looking images. Neural style transfer works by reproducing existing images in a different style. It could, for example, make your selfie look like it was a painting by Leonardo da Vinci. You may remember a recent AI art trend that was all over TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, what you witnessed was neural style transfer. The last type of AI art system is the generative adversarial network, which is the type most have heard of. For this AI art system, you give it a prompt, and one part of the system called a generator produces different original images. Then, the second part of the system, called the discriminator, compares the generated image to its database of existing images. This is done to make sure it's truly unique. AI software where you type a prompt and it creates an image is actually a type of generative adversarial network. This is called the VQGAN plus CLIP system. Software like Dall-E and Imagen are examples of VQGAN plus CLIP systems. If you learned something so far, drop a like and subscribe to Performance AI to make sure you're always getting the most out of your tech. Now that you know what AI art is, it's time to learn how to make your own. To create original and unique artwork, you'd likely be using AI software that is based on the Generative Adversarial Network, or GAN, system. This is because they're the easiest to use and have the most potential. So, what AI art tools are there, and which should you use? Here's our 3 favorite tools. Stable Diffusion. One of the most popular AI art software programs is Stable Diffusion. However, one secret most people don't know is that Stable Diffusion is actually an AI art model. Dream Studio is the original website of the creators of Stable Diffusion AI, but other AI platforms like Stability AI, AI Art Studio, and Hugging Face Stable Diffusion Demo use this model. You can also choose to install the model directly on your system. The offline version may seem a bit intimidating to install and use, but it's really a straightforward process. Once you install it, all you need to do is enter your prompts, sit back, and relax. There are many reasons Stable Diffusion AI is very popular. For one, users can install the software on their laptops for free and use it for almost anything legal. Stable Diffusion AI is very easy to use once you install it, and it generates very high-quality images. On the flip side, installing the model may be a bit confusing for new users. This is because you need to install 2 other pieces of software first. In the same vein, the model's user interface isn't very user-friendly, which may put off new users. Stable Diffusion AI also has limited copyright protection worldwide. This means that in the future, users may run into copyright issues with its creators. Dall-E 2. Another immensely popular AI art tool is Dall-E 2, from the same creators as ChatGPT. In 2022, OpenAI finally opened the beta model to the public, and it has gained massive popularity since. Dall-E 2 is quite straightforward to use and has one of the best user interfaces of all the AI art programs. To use it, simply log in to OpenAI and select Dall-E. You get 50 free credits as a new user and 15 free credits each month. Subsequently, you can buy 115 credits for $15. You spend a credit each time you make a request, so it's a very generous offer. All you have to do is type in the prompt you have in mind, and then you get to watch your AI image generate in seconds. The pros of Dall-E 2 are its easy-to-use interface and the generous amount of free credits. Dall-E 2 is also fun for professional artists to use because it does a good job of following instructions. It also doesn't make too many assumptions on its own. It responds to your prompt in 20 seconds, which makes it one of the fastest platforms for AI art. As if that wasn't impressive enough, Dall-E 2 generates 4 images for each prompt. This allows you to choose your favorite result instead of just one. On the downside, Dall-E sometimes makes low-quality images, but it depends on what you ask it to do. Also, unlike other platforms, Dall-E 2 wants you to say what kind of art style you want in your prompt. Midjourney AI. If the two tools we've mentioned aren't your style, you should consider Midjourney AI, another incredibly popular AI art tool. Midjourney works differently from the other AI platforms on this list because you'll need a Discord account to use it. Once you create your account, go to the Midjourney AI website and click the Join the Beta button to join the Discord channel. Once in the Discord, click on any of the newbie rooms, as you won't have access to the others because they're for premium users. Now, all you need to do is chat with the bot to generate your image. To chat with the bot, type /image followed by your prompt in the text box. The bot will immediately start generating your image. The unique part about Midjourney AI is that with the free version, all your prompts and images are public and can be viewed by all users in the room. For a private chat with the bot, you'd need to join the paid version, which can be $10 for 100 credits or $30 for unlimited use. The main advantage of using Midjourney AI is its high-quality images. This tool is perfect for new users because it uses its initiative to make more aesthetically pleasing pictures based on the prompt. Midjourney AI also has fewer restrictions on the types of images it can generate, making it ideal for different content needs. Best of all, it doesn't have a watermark. On the downside, as mentioned, the free version has zero privacy. Established artists may also find it frustrating that Midjourney doesn't follow prompts to the letter. The biggest example of this is when you ask it to put words into the photo, it almost never gets the spelling correct. Lastly, and quite possibly the most problematic, is the Discord interface can be quite confusing for new users, even those who have experience with Discord. Now that you know the best AI art tools, let's dive into how you can use them to generate $100 a day. Create NFTs. Despite the market conditions, non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, are still a solid way to make money. Some have been sold for millions of dollars and remain valuable to hold. For those that don't know, an NFT is basically a unique digital asset that has a unique address on the blockchain. An NFT can be anything, like a comic book, sports collectible, or, yes, AI art. Once you create your unique piece, all you have to do is mint it on a site like OpenAI.io. From here, you just need to market your piece and watch the cash roll in. Abstract pieces tend to get more attention and sell for higher prices, so don't hesitate to develop your most abstract ideas. Sell your artwork as stock photos. There are many platforms that allow you to sell your AI art as stock photos for other creatives to use. Stock photo sites like Shutterstock have already announced plans to integrate AI images into their catalogs. While one stock photograph won't make you rich, a portfolio of 200 to 300 images can make you a very impressive income. So let out the inner creative, pick a niche, and get cracking. Print on demand. AI art starts on a computer, but it doesn't have to end there. If you're really impressed with your AI art, you can try to sell it on platforms like Etsy to see if others like it too. Or if you're up to the challenge, you can launch a Shopify store and build a brand for your AI art. All you have to do is use a website like Printify that lets you put your artwork onto all types of mediums, such as t-shirts, posters, canvases, socks, hats, and even coffee mugs. Once you've built a following for physical pieces of your artwork, this can be a literal money printer. See, making $100 a day with AI art is easy. Which of our income ideas will you be trying out? Creating NFTs or print-on-demand artwork? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Performance AI to always get the most out of your tech.